Peace could just be a temporary lull in a prolonged conflict. But let's imagine for a moment that this fragile peace holds. What happens next? For Ukraine, it's a challenge of an almost unimaginable scale. Rebuilding a nation from the ashes.
The numbers are staggering. According to a joint assessment by the World Bank, the United Nations, and the European Commission, the total cost of reconstruction and recovery is estimated at $524 billion over the next decade. That's nearly 3 times Ukraine's projected economic output for 2024. The damage is immense. 1 in every 10 homes in Ukraine has been damaged or destroyed. The hardest hit sectors are housing, transport, energy, and industry. The cost of clearing the debris alone amounts to nearly $13 billion. So what are the hurdles Ukraine would face? First, and most obviously, is the money. $524 billion is a colossal sum. International support is therefore critical. The European Union has pledged 50 billion euros through its Ukraine facility. G7 nations have agreed to provide $50 billion in loans, financed by the profits from frozen Russian assets. But even with this support, there remains a huge funding gap. Attracting private investment will be key, but that leads to the second hurdle. That is security. How do you convince companies to invest billions in a country that could come under attack again at any moment? The hardening of critical infrastructure and obtaining real, credible security guarantees are absolute prerequisites for successful reconstruction. A precarious peace makes this incredibly difficult. And third is people and governance. Ukraine needs its people, the engineers, construction workers, doctors, and teachers who fled the war, to return and lead the rebuilding effort. And with billions of dollars pouring in, the risk of corruption is immense.